The Senator for Nairobi County, Senator Edwin Sifuna.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Every time this document comes before this House, my attention as a senator is always drawn to what has been provided for in terms of the shareable revenue for county governments, Honorable Speaker. The committee observations are telling us here that they have noted that the county equitable share, the increase that is proposed in the budget policy statement is only 5 billion Kenya shillings. If I understand that correctly, Honorable Speaker, it means they are proposing to give us 420 billion Kenya shillings. Now, I am sure, Mr. Speaker, you know where I'm going with this. Because in under 2 weeks, on the 7th of March 2026, we are expecting a final report on the implementation of the MOU between Raila Amolo Odinga and His Excellency the President, William Ruto. You will recall that I am the drafter, author, and underwriter of that agreement, Honorable Speaker. It is quite disheartening that even weeks to the expiry of that agreement, we are being told that the 450 billion shillings that was promised to Baba Raila Amolo Odinga is not going to be met as a promise. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I want to encourage the committee. I can see that in their recommendations.
What is your point of order? What is so disorderly about Senator Sifuna?
Standing order number 105. The Senator of Nairobi is referring to a document called MOU. That document has never been tabled in this House. Is in order to refer serious agenda like budget policy statement on some dog-eared document called MOU between UDA and ODM, where this parliament was never informed of, Senator of Nairobi.
Senator Sifuna, proceed with your thoughts.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for continuing to protect me from old men. I've been under siege. But the point that I am making is this. Honorable Speaker, we agreed that the government that is led by UDA would at least show this goodwill by providing for 450 billion Kenya shillings in terms of shareable revenues for our counties. I am happy that I can see that in the committee recommendations, Senator Faki, you have recommended that the equitable share for financial year 2026-2027 be Kenya shillings 454. That recommendation by the committee of this House would be in accordance with that agreement that I have referenced, Honorable Speaker, and it is a public document. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, the committee has also pointed out that we need to limit the recurrent expenditure that the counties are, incurring, and try and push more money to development. Speaker, we were convinced by our colleagues from the so-called smaller counties here to introduce an affirmative action tool for them to be able to receive some substantial amount in terms of shareable revenue. I remember these senator colleagues tried to persuade us by saying that they would ring-fence that money for development, Honorable Speaker. I have only heard from one governor, I think it was the governor of Laikipia, who told us that it was Nyandarua. Please don't take credit for Nyandarua, Honorable Speaker. Yes, who appeared before the Senate Public Accounts Committee and told us that in the next audit cycle, we will see as a House that the money that we added onto the county of Nyandarua, I think it was about 300 million shillings, he will be able to demonstrate which projects it went to. Honorable Speaker, we need to do more. Even my arguments against the much publicized cooperation agreement is that this House has been able to channel money that can be ring-fenced to specific purposes, including kites and construction of county headquarters, so that it was not necessary to enter into that misadventure. That this House can actually recognize the special needs of Nairobi, for instance, when it comes to street lighting, and give us money specifically through the additional allocation so that we can be able to take care of our recurrent expenditure, or the special need for streetlights in Nairobi. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, I can see the committee has also addressed the question of non-remittance of pensions that now stands at over 115 billion Kenya shillings, Honorable Speaker. How I wish that when we pass these monies, there was a motion that was sponsored by the Senator for Narok that required that these county governments clear their obligations within a certain period of time. we would want to see the level of implementation of that motion, because even up to today, Honorable Speaker, I continue to receive delegations from pensioners from Nairobi Water, Nairobi City County, saying that they are unable to access their pension and the county government of Nairobi is unable to meet its obligations. We hold the highest pending bill when it comes to pension funds, Honorable Speaker. And I can see that the committee has recommended some measures for us to be able to address this issue. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I support the report.
Senator Mandago.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to address about 3 things that have been mentioned in the budget policy statement. Honorable Speaker, from the Committee of Health, we have noted in the budget policy statement there is an increase of community